And yet there is one ad that we tested in our last undecided voter panel the middle of last week in Virginia that scored incredibly well. In fact, it was the best tested of all the negative ads in the campaign so far. It was run on behalf of John McCain, not coordinated with his campaign, by a group, Let Freedom Ring. And the ad deals with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Let's roll that ad, and as the viewers watch, the lines go up. The more favorable the reaction to the ad, the more credible it is, the higher the lines climb. Let's watch a negative ad that works.
Obama, the papers say that you are benefiting politically from the financial crisis.
But if America knew the facts, I don't know how they could vote for you.
John McCain tried to blow the whistle on Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac over 2 years ago. In 2006, he told the Senate, "For years I have been concerned about the regulatory structure that governs Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. The GSEs need to be reformed without delay."
No wonder he didn't get their political contributions. And who opposed the reforms John McCain was calling for? Barack Obama, Christopher Dodd, and John Kerry.
Wait, it gets better. Guess who received campaign contributions from the people who drove Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae into the ground? Barack Obama, Christopher Dodd, and John Kerry.
John McCain saw this coming. You, Senator Obama, have been part of the problem.
What happens when we elect a senator who's part of the biggest financial crisis in U.S. history? Please, America, let's never find out. Paid for by Let Freedom Ring, which is responsible for the content of this ad.
That ad, it reached in the mid-60s. That ad, Let Freedom Ring, put an ad together that really gets to the core of the economic crisis. And that's a message for John McCain tonight, that voters are going to be asking from him, what is your solution? And compare your solution with Barack Obama's. If he uses the language that was in the Let Freedom Ring ad, he could come out tonight's debate the winner.
Yeah, that ad, while negative, does affect the way people spend their money or the lack thereof. And so does that dovetail with the old saying that when people close the curtain to vote, they vote their wallets?
They do vote their wallets. And you have to tell me if we